You've probably never heard of this gal from Oakland, California. Not in the way you'd think, anyway. Her story didn't start with comfort. It started on those streets where life moves fast, trust is earned slowly, and your day-to-day survival depends on who you know, who you trust, and reading things most people never notice. Without her father in the picture and a mother who came and went, she learned at an early age how to get by. Watch first, move second. Never waste time on things that don't matter. Self-taught mainly. She had a stillness about her, even in chaos, like she was half step ahead of whatever was coming next. Most people like her don't survive that kind of beginning unchanged, but she did. About then, everything shifted for her when a young tattooed man named Ryan from Southern California came up for a visit. They met and quickly took a liking to each other, so much so Ryan knew she was the one on the very first face-to-face, and they spent some time together, solidifying their bond. Ryan, having to get back to his life but already in love, didn't want to leave her behind, so this Oakland gal, hardened but kind, disadvantaged but not a victim, threw caution to the wind and took a chance. And off they went, capturing the spirit of California. Let's just get in the van and go. Together on the road back down to SoCal, he wondered how she would be received in a place like Orange County. I guess he was about to find out. He brought her all the way down to Huntington Beach, a world hundreds of miles away from where she had been growing up and a million miles away from the kind of life she was used to. But this is where the story took an unexpected turn. The ocean was, of course, nothing like Oakland, different rhythm, different rules, but she adapted the same way she always had, by watching first, learning patterns, studying motion, understanding time the way others understand language. At first, learning to surf, like Ryan, didn't come easily. There were missteps, lost balance, moments that looked like it might not click at all, but she kept returning to the water. Because her failure was never final. It was instruction. And slowly, something remarkable happened. She stopped reacting to the water and started moving with it. That's when people took notice. Out beyond the break at Huntington Beach, there was a new presence. Calm where others were frantic, patience where others rushed, waiting for the exact right moment, the commitment with absolute certainty. And when it did, when she did commit, she rode. Clean lines, perfect timing, of kind of effortless control that made strangers go quiet just to watch. Word spread quickly. That little gal from Oakland, that fish out of water, the quiet one, the one who didn't seem to be trying to impress anyone, somehow impressed everyone anyway. Almost right up till the day she died at the age of 98. But before that, a remarkable story. Took the world of surfing by storm. Competitions, victory, more victory, then something closer to legend. World championships began stacking up, 5 in total, nearly 20 major titles across her career. Huntington Beach didn't just welcome her anymore, it revolved around her presence. Crowds started arriving early just to see if she would show up, and when she did, the shoreline changed. She wasn't just competing in it, she was defining it. Outside the water, something else was growing too, following photos, videos, people from everywhere watching her rides, waiting for the next one, trying to understand what made her different. And all the while, Ryan never left her side. A bond that would never be broken. Pride. Profound love. But she never seemed interested in being watched because for her, it was never about attention. It was about this ride. with her ride or die. And Ryan changed too some along the way. What started as a rescue of sorts in his mind became something closer to mutual repair. A life steadied by routine, by responsibility, by something that didn't require words to understand. Years passed like that, until life finally caught up in the way it always does. On March 30th, 2026, she passed away. She was 14, actually, but 98 in dog years. The official note said cancer, an illness that had quietly taken hold after a long life lived at full intensity. And at the end, there were no crowds, no cameras, just the Huntington Beach air and the person who had been there from the very beginning, holding her as she slipped away. Afterwards, Ryan posted a simple message: "Goodbye, my sugar. Goodbye, my sugar. I can't believe I'm writing this. I'm going to miss you so much." And that was all. No spectacle, no final performance, just love and silence after that. Oakland Street, Huntington waves, a chance encounter that changed 2 lives, and a final goodbye that didn't need an audience. Rest peacefully, our sweet surfing friend Sugar. Here's to a life well lived. What a dog. What a great, great dog. And that's all there is.